of the Lord in them by saying, look, it's on the table. Even if at the last minute you come with some compromise. But they're going to say, these guys are fools. We can run rings around them.
I think they're already saying that. They're already saying that.
Yeah, then there's another one. He's still the same thing with Mr. Trump. He said, I won't deal with the British ambassador, says Trump.
Yeah.
And I understand why.
Typical Trump.
Yeah.
Okay, Daily Express headlines on a totally different topic here. Dementia. It says dementia care delays costing elderly £15 billion. Dementia sufferers needing care have spent almost £15 billion on bills while waiting for the government to reform the struggling system. It emerged last night. The £14.5 billion... Oh.
Yeah.
The £14.5 billion forked out by victims and families since March 2017 is more than the £9.3 billion paid by the Treasury. And so it goes on. And I was having a look. I won't cover it right now, but I was having a look at various case studies of how people's care has cost the families and the people themselves huge amounts of money. This one particular son saying that his mother's care has now cost £160,000. So all of her savings were first wiped out. Then she had to sell her home, and then that is all being used. So yeah,
that is not acceptable. It is very, very sad and very unfortunate.
Yeah,
and I keep saying it. The nation should be run just like a kibbutz. The younger ones are taken care of. The elderly are taken care of, whether there's money there or not. You've got to look after them. Whatever they leave behind for their family is going to be part of the economic, part of the economy anyway. So the ones in the middle are the ones that are going to work hard and get things going. All we need to do is cut out wastage, and we're not doing so at the moment. Then on the front page of the Daily Telegraph, there's a picture there of the last woman standing, the last British lawn tennis player who is moving ahead into the last 8. And we need to just keep praying that, she wins at the end of the day. But she's got some formidable people waiting for her, people like Serena Williams. So that's scary. And this one says, I will fix NHS pension cap chaos, says Johnson. It says Boris Johnson has promised to fix the pension cap. That means some high earners face 90% tax rates and has led to doctors refusing to work. The Tory leadership candidate said he had repeatedly tried to persuade Philip Hammond, the Chancellor, to address the £1.1 million limit on pension pots that has caused chaos in the NHS. And it goes on and on. And it's complete madness. You are trying to encourage doctors to do more. Yeah. And then you are taxing them heavily to discourage them from doing more. Exactly. So it's like working for free, and they're not prepared to work for free. No, they don't have to. They can go to other countries with their skills. Yeah. That's the thing. Look, on page 23 of the Daily Mail, there's a cartoon there that depicts exactly the sort of thing, what's going on right now. Yeah. And it shows in an operating theatre, doctors, working on a patient. And one of them said, you are awake because the anesthetist's accountant has advised him to cut down his hours. Oh, no. Can you imagine? Oh, dear. Oh. OK, talking about the Daily Mail, I think I'll now go to the front page of the Daily Mail and have a look at the headlines there. And following in the footsteps of the Daily Express, £15 billion tax on dementia. The Alzheimer's Society last night branded the system a tax on dementia, a government green paper which ministries promise will fix England's broken care system has been delayed 6 times since it was commissioned in March 2017. Meanwhile, the middle classes have borne the brunt of the cost of dementia support, with families denied the chance to hand their homes to their children, which is biblical, isn't it? That your children's children will inherit from you. And if you're unfortunate enough to get dementia or anything really where you're needing long-term care, which is so expensive, then you can't leave anything to your children and your children's children. Yeah, I've met people across the UK. Yeah, yeah. And I met a particular couple somewhere on the outskirts of Guildford. Yeah. They inherited this massive house. Yeah. So they did an extension and made it look beautiful and everything. I said, wow, this house is beautiful. They said, well, our parents left it for us, so we have to, upgrade it, make it look good. and prepare to leave it for the children coming behind us. And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
But the problem we have today is we have